is enough.
One more time, FBI, drain the swamp, enough is enough. Hello, fellow terrorists.
So much, Your Excellency. My name is Ilam Tumaki, and I want to clarify that we are just a movement that abides with the law. We love this nation so much to an extent we can't allow the lawlessness we are seeing in the government today to continue. So we want to call to the government and tell them that we are watching what you're doing. You've talked about the terrorism and trying to label every young person in this nation as a terrorist. I want to say that we are not terrorists. We are just concerned Kenyans who believes in the rule of law, who believes in that our country, up to the day of colonial period, it has never been free. It must be free from corruption. It must be free from police brutality and any other thing that brings a lot of impunity in this nation. We want to see SHA working. We want to see the Jubaland forces issue being tackled by the government. They are in denial of what is happening in Mandera, but it's very true. We have been serving in those areas and you know it's very true. Whatever is happening in Mandera, it's very true about the Jubaland forces. But we want to confirm to the nation today that we are here in support of every woman, every lady who wants to be a leader in this nation. We want to confirm that the FBI movement will support them. We have seen in the past, like the incident that happened with Meru Governor, Kawira Mwangaza. It was so much unfortunate for a leader to become a governor, for a woman to rise to the level of being a governor, takes a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of resources. So we want to tell every aspiring leader, wherever you are today, that the FBI movement will support you, not only with resources, but we will be there with you from the ground level to the national level. We will support you. As you are seeing today, we have very beautiful leaders ahead of us today. And they mean business. They mean that we must push this country to the level that we want to see. I have seen a lot of readers talking about, oh, when I go to Japan, I see a different version of what the nation is doing. And I want to tell you that we can rise to the level of Singapore and Japan if only we are given a chance to read. And because they are not going to give us any chance for us to read, we are going to read through a democratic process. 2027 elections are coming. We are ready. We are prepared as a movement. We have the presidential candidate who is ready, who is a very vibrant leader, Patrick Osoi. He is ready to lead this nation. So we urge every Kenyan, wherever you are, support us. Be there for us. Support our queens. They are coming in with a very clear agenda for this nation. So I want to tell you that Hiram Kimathi is there to stay in the FBI. So the government bloggers who are blogging about my absentia, I need to tell them I'm back very strong. I will say I'm as strong as a wild horse, and I'm ready to do the work that I started. So count me in, Mr. President. We will support you so much. We will support you in everything we'll be doing as our party leader and as our presidential candidate.
So I would like to thank you so much, sir, for this great opportunity. Indeed, today is a Queen's Day, and we are standing here in solidarity with them. Mine is very simple and very brief. It is just a clarion call to the young men and women of this nation that consists of 75% of the voting population. For a very long time, we've gambled the future of our nation. And the current state we are in today is as a result of, let me say, silly decisions we made as the young people in the previous elections. We know and we all understand the kind of Kenya we want to live in. I'm just calling the young men and women outside there. If at all there's anything you desire and you wish to change in your society, this is the time. Be the change you are talking of. Be the change you want to see. It is not just enough complaining and mumbling that the government is doing this, is doing that. We have the power to change and have the country that we need to. It is time that we are saying, drain the swamp. These people, we've had them from independence, from 1963 to date, and they have not been able to give us the nation we want. And I believe in you, there's power to change this nation. So whether you are in the teaching profession, you are in the security profession, you are in the medical field, or whichever kind of profession, we need that expertise. We need that knowledge and understanding. We invite you, come and join us as the FBI. Together we chart the future we want, and we would love to see for our children and children's children. Thank you so much. As we say, enough is enough. We say, FBI, drain the swamp, enough is enough. One more time, FBI, drain the swamp, enough is enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming. And I also want to say this, that we as FBI fraternity, you are the people that will chart the way forward for this country. Patrick Osoi is just a drop in a big ocean. We need you, we need everyone in this liberation. So thank you very much for coming, and we say again that let's not add more things, and especially to talk about this insecurity of this country, because I'm tempted to say that the criminals and terrorists are known in this country. Terrorists are not the young people who are, some of them that we have trying to get them from the bars, and them that we will continue to get them. We are going to consolidate, we are continuing to consolidate our funds and to make sure that them that were arrested, them that are in custody, to have been victimized to be terrorists, yet they did not even have a pen to poke anyone. We are going to make sure they get out of those prisons, and we continue to push forward and to make sure that we be louder to bring liberation in our nation. Thank you very much. So the National Police Service, the CIDs, the National Intelligence Service, the KDF, all the leaders, all those people who are the directors and generals in those sectors, please go and arrest the real terrorists. They are known to you. It is not the young people. Thank you very much. Not a problem. Right.
Their case has not been sanctified, their case has not been finished. Some are still at jail, some are not been out. What plan do you have? Because I heard you talking about how you are going to remove them, how going to fight, going to organize the DCs and the institutions that are the command to bring them out. What plan do you have to make sure they are released?
So we as FBI, as I've said, we have a legal department with the legal minds. And what we are doing, we are doing it slow, because we are letting everyone to be involved in the process of participating to liberate this country. The resources might be limited, but we are not going to be stopped. We are pushing forward. We are making, and that is why we are also calling Kenyans of good wishes to join us, because the more we come, that is the most resource that we have. And I want to say this, the weaponization of Anti-Terrorism Act of 2012, we are still calling the members of parliament, before they make a lot of noise, that law or act needs to be revisited. We cannot keep the young people who have nothing to do with terrorism be victimized because someone sat down and weaponized the Anti-Terrorism Act.
There's a plan of terrorists. Some young people say there is a terrorist in Mandera. When the government says that those are the just plan of the people, want to give some small income. Or they want to do some business. They are not terrorists.
Let me just respond to you this way. I have worked for the National Intelligence Service of this country. I also worked for the Kenya Special Forces. That means I dealt with a real terrorist. I want to say this. We are talking from point of information. The terrorists and people supporting terrorism in this country are known. Using clanism methodology, going to make sure that our borders we have no peace. And what I'm calling upon is the members of National Intelligence Service, the Director General, the Kenya Defense Forces General, the police IG. Those are the people that we can trust in matter of security. I am sorry to say, it does not matter how long a secretary or a cleaner can work in an hospital, cannot do an operation and cannot treat anyone. Therefore, someone like C.S. Mokromen does not qualify to run the security sector of this country because he has zero experience in matter of security. Therefore, if the government is serious, let us, the people with experience, understands the dynamics of security, be in those positions so that we can cure our country. National security is not something to joke around. Actually, I always say, a country that does not prioritize its security power and economic power and satellite power is a country that is not serious.
We talk about
Yes.
issue about
Right.
some files taken to this size office, around 1,188
Right.
files
Yes.
to be investigated
Right.
about the corrupt people in the government.
Right.
What can you say about this? Is it true that the government is trimming themselves, or is it this just a VR that is giving us?
Generally, as you've indicated, I want to say this. The matters of corruption in this country cannot be cured if the corrupt people are the ones that are on the top of cream of corruption. The executive corrupting the judiciary, the executive corrupting even our legislatures to pass laws and to implement things or to impeach persons. So therefore what we are seeing today is just gimmicks and jokes. And that is why we are coming out as fresh leaders. And we are saying that we must drain the swamp to bring fresh leadership, fresh ideas to make sure that this country tolerates zero to corruption matters. So the files that we are seeing for SHA is only because there has been information or intelligence in the public that there has been corruption in SHA. But if nobody knew about that information, I can assure you, nobody cares about corruption in this country because the orchestrators of corruption are seated in executive. Thank you. Iko sawa? Tuko sawa? Nini? Picha?